Assalamualaikum and welcome back to everyone. Let's proceed our discussion on subtopic 3.1, which is potentiometer. So we have three subtopics. We have 3 points to be covered in subtopic 3.9, which part A, part B, and part C. But for part C, we are going to cover it in the lab. Okay, we are going to do experiment number 3. But for tutorial and lecture, we are going to cover part A and part B, which is first, we are going to explain the principles of the potentiometer and its applications. And B, we are going to use related equations for potentiometer. Okay, let's start. Okay, potentiometer is an instrument used to measure an unknown voltage. So the diagram for potentiometer, okay, actually we have two parts of the potentiometer. The first part, we call it as the primary circuit. So in the primary circuit, we have here is actually accumulator ataupun power supply, ataupun kita panggil, we call it as a driver cell. Wait. Okay, so this one is a driver cell. And then the green line here, it is actually the long wire. Okay, so the long wire is usually is 100 centimeter long. And then for the second part, we have a secondary circuit. Okay, so in the secondary circuit, okay, one terminal of the battery. Okay, this one we got battery for the secondary circuit. So one terminal is connected to point A. So the point is actually on the long wire, and then the other sides of the battery is connected to galvanometer, and also this one, the arrow is actually jockey. Okay, so galvanometer is using for measuring current. Okay, and then the arrow here is actually represent jockey. Okay, so untuk potentiometer kita ada dua part. Yang pertama, primary circuit. So kalau primary circuit, I mentioned about primary circuit, you have to know that. Okay, primary circuit consists of the long wire and also the driver cell. And for secondary circuit, we have another battery which we don't know the voltage. Okay, ini kita biasanya unknown lah, tak tahu dia punya voltage. Okay, and then one terminal is connected to the point A, which is on the long wire, and the other sides of the battery is connected to the galvanometer and also the jockey. Okay, how potentiometer is working? Okay, actually, jockey tadi kita gunakan untuk kita tap, okay, along the wire from A to B dekat sini. Okay, sebenarnya itulah kegunaan dia. Untuk kita tap along the long wire A to B. Okay, so bila kita tap pada satu point, okay, and the galvanometer you read 0, means pada ketika itu there is no current yang pergi ke secondary circuit. Okay, so bila you punya galvanometer dekat sini read 0, okay, so means there is no current flowing to this part. Okay, no current turun bawah lah. Okay, that's why you punya galvanometer read 0. So, bila there is no current flowing through the primary circuit, okay, through the secondary circuit, maksudnya potentiometer in a balanced length. Maksudnya contohlah, tadi kita tap kan jockey tu along point A to B. So, pada satu point, contohlah, in this case, point kita adalah C. So, pada ketika itu, sekiranya bacaan galvanometer kosong, so A to C, we call it as balanced length. So daripada A to C itu kita panggil LAC, which is actually the balanced length. Okay, ni kita panggil dia sebagai balanced length. Okay, so in this condition, Okay, unknown voltage Vx is equals to voltage across AC. Okay, so kita patah balik. So, pada ketika ini, actually, okay, nampak tak? Dekat sini. So, Vax dekat sini, okay, adalah sama dengan voltage across AC. Sebab sekarang dalam keadaan you punya potentiometer balance, therefore, kita punya unknown voltage Vx adalah, so kita boleh deduce kat sini Vx kita terus sama dengan voltage across AC. Yang ni you perlu tahu. Okay. So, from the equation V equals to IR, okay, then kita tahu R juga adalah equivalent sama dengan rho L per A for current and cross-sectional area. Okay, daripada situ kita dapat relationship bahawa, okay, voltage is directly proportional to R. Okay, and it also directly proportional to L. So, ada dua relationship yang kita boleh guna ini untuk kita solve the potentiometer problem. Okay. So, thus, we can use ratio V equals to ratio L to obtain the value of unknown Vx from a balance length AC. So, daripada ratio ni nanti, kita boleh carilah berapa unknown voltage Vx. Okay, ni nanti kita akan cerita jelas dalam example lah. Okay, tetapi untuk konsep potentiometer, actually, ini adalah relationship yang kita akan gunakan. V directly proportional to R, directly proportional to L. Sebab kita tahu, okay, V equals to IR. So, daripada sini kita tahulah V is directly proportional to R. But then you also know RU adalah sama dengan rho L per A. So, you dapat relationship dekat sini. R pula is directly proportional to L. So, we come up with the relationship V directly proportional to R and directly proportional to L. Therefore, we can use the ratio of V and ratio of L and ratio of R to solve for the potentiometer problem. Nanti kita akan terangkan lebih jelas di dalam video example. Okay. Okay, so there are three functions of the potentiometer. The first one, potentiometer is used to measure an unknown EMF. Okay, itu yang pertama. Yang kedua, digunakan untuk compare the EMF of two cells. Okay, itu tugas dia yang kedua. Okay, yang ketiga adalah untuk measure the internal resistance of the cell. Yang ini kita akan buat dekat dalam lab lah. Macam mana daripada potentiometer we can come out the value of the internal resistance of a cell. Okay, so actually the method that we are going to use for solving potentiometer problem, we are going to use VRL table. Okay, so kita akan guna VRL table. So, you akan draw VRL column. So, ada 3 column yang you perlu lukis. Lepas tu, the first row, biasanya kita akan refer kepada primary circuit. Okay, ni nanti I bagi tahu secara terperinci dalam example. Okay, yang second row, biasa kita akan refer kepada long wire. And the last row, kita akan refer kepada balance length dan juga unknown. Okay, so ini benda yang you kena tahulah. So, dalam potentiometer, in summary, so basically kita akan use relationship V directly proportional to R and directly proportional to L, and then we can come out the ratio for V, R and L. We can equalize the ratio, and after that the method that we are going to use to solve the problem for potentiometer is VRL table. So apa yang you perlu lukis adalah column V, R dan L, and then untuk first row you akan refer primary circuit, the second row you akan refer long wire, and then the last one is a balance length. Okay, nanti di dalam video example kita akan terang lebih spesifik lah macam mana kita nak isi table ini untuk solve the problem. Okay, that's all for this video and thank you very much.